Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. As you saw by the title, because you're a smart person, you know what you clicked on. This is a realism hunt. And of course, we picked one of the harder maps, Transylvania. So if you like this kind of content, Way of the Hunter, Call of the Wild, Hunter Simulation Shooter games, be sure to sub and ring the bell. Helps me and the channel grow if you give me a like and a little bit of a share to your friends or on social media. That's all I ask of you. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Now, let's explain what does the realism hunt mean. And I've seen other guys do this, so I want to give a little bit of credit to where credit's due. One of my followers and fellow creator, which I highly recommend you guys check out. Obsessively Clean Gaming does a lot of these in Way of the Hunter. Basically, you turn off your HUD, you turn off hunter sense, so you can't see him. You don't get any help at all. It's like you're out in the real world. You're just walking around with your rangefinder binoculars and your rifle. You're hunting. So there's a lot less help than what the game gives us. Obviously, I have HUD up. As you guys can see, we have the compass, which doesn't really matter. And then I can see my wind direction and how I'm standing. And the reason I'm doing this is there's not really a good way to check wind in the game. So you can't use a wind detector or anything, and a compass as well. If you don't have a compass when you're in the woods, you're kind of stupid. But hey, you do you. Anyways, so that's how we're doing it. Hunter sense is turned off. Only thing that I have turned on is the blood tracking for that. That's to help me if I do shoot something, just to be sure I can track it down and whatnot, just to make it a little easier on me. And yeah, I think that's about it. Weapons we're using, we have the 30-06, the new one from Remington, and the Remington weapons pack that came out with the Loophole VX6 HD, obviously. And then since we're going to be in grasslands, I have the 22, the Steyr Scout. I brought this because in case we see a rabbit or a goose or a pheasant, we could take them with this. And it's a little bit better than shooting one of those small things with the 30-06 or the 300. Not going to really see a lot of red deer in the grasslands, so we don't need the 300. So these two weapons will do. Of course, we have our 10x42 binoculars. I feel like I'm rambling. So let's get into hunting. I'm going to see if I can't find something. Well, there we go, actually. Right off the rip, we've got something down there. Possibly roe deer, maybe? Kind of looking like roe deer. I'm going to drop a waypoint, and just so we remember where they're at. This is, again, something that's not very realistic. It's the waypoints, but because we can't have a handheld GPS, it's just going to help me out to spot these guys a little bit better and be able to make a move on them. So let's get in close on these guys. Make sure there's nothing else along the water. We are, let's actually check the time. Almost 1000. A quarter till, so things should still be at the water for a little bit longer. That would explain why these guys are here. Actually, but further out, we have some wild hogs as well. I wasn't looking for those. I forget about wild hogs in this game, actually. But I'm more interested in the roe deer. I really want to get a good roe deer. We still haven't even gotten like 3-star or 4-star mature yet, but I haven't spent much time with them. I've mainly been focused on red deer currently on this map and the brown bear since they came out. All right, I'm actually using the scope to look at these guys because I do have the 30-06. It's a little bit overpowered for roe deer, but it'll work. Got a couple small ones right there, it looks like. Can't see what the others are. There's a better looking one, actually. I like that guy there. I think we'll start out with a roe deer kill. I'll bring the rangefinder binoculars out. Since we don't have hunter sense, we need to make sure our range is always right. That's about a 300 yard zero. And I don't need the 22. I need 30-06. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, I already have a good zero for this, so think it was this guy we were looking at, right? Yeah, that's the guy. Let's go ahead and drop him where he stands. I'm going to try and go prone, help my guy out a little bit with steady shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 30 out of 6 did what I would expect it to do. Of course, we see a bunch more now. But I'm happy with that guy. He's not that bad looking. And I think with him down, we should be able to have a decent roe deer. Now, of course, the challenge in this mode is that you're going after things without being able to actually see what they score or like their star rating. So we could have just taken a 3-star adult and not even know it until we pick them up. It's a gamble playing this way. It adds to the realism though, and it really tests your knowledge of the species. On Transylvania, I really don't have that much knowledge. I can tell a big fallow deer and a big red deer apart. But when it comes to the roe deer, not having seen a 3-star or 4-star roe deer yet, it makes it pretty hard. And this guy, I'm gonna guess, is probably a 2-star. Well, we got him, obviously. Oh, we were a little high on that shot. We hit him spine and then double lung as well. And he was a 2-star mature with 80% genetic potential. So he probably would have gone up 3-star. So not too bad to take him. But I mean, the roe deer in this game, they're so massive. It's cool to see. Very cool to see. Well, I randomly just found some more roe deer. I don't think this is the same herd. We've moved quite a ways away from there. And I'm almost positive this isn't the same herd. And that's a good looking guy right there. Oh boy, that's a good looking boy. Looks almost like that 2-star mature we just took. And they're moving, so let's get the... Oh, again, fat fingers. 30 out of 6 out. Let's see if we can't get the bigger one. I believe that's him right there. Drop my 0 down to 164. Oh, crud. There we go. Got him as he was moving. I'm surprised we hit that shot. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that was gonna hit. It's a good thing we have a rifle that's way overpowered for roe deer, but that shot totally missed. I didn't think I was gonna get a follow-up shot, but apparently I'm a good shot. And here he is, the guy we took down with a quick running shot. Lots of blood. I'm curious where I actually hit. Yeah, I didn't hit good at all, but we spined him, and that's why he went down. So there's that. Let's see what he looks like. That's a big looking boy. Let's see, 62%, another 2-star mature. So I was right there, I guess, right? He did look quite a bit like the last one, so figures that he would be a 2-star mature. Way overpowered weapon, which I knew that, and that's okay. Score. There we go. Let's talk about score. 302.1. Awesome amount of blood. Now I'm just gonna keep on working around and see what else we can find. I'm hoping we'll find a fallow deer. Maybe a rabbit. I think a rabbit would be pretty cool to take as well today. Think I've got rabbits? Yep, we got rabbits. Ooh, missed that. Oh, we missed that shot. But we got one rabbit. Hey, that happened a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Great shot on this guy, and it was a male. Oh, wow. We got a 1-star rating on that. I wonder, did we hit it? No, we didn't brain it or skull it. I'm not sure. I guess the 22 is a little too overpowered. So probably need to use a shotgun on him. It was a 1-star male adult, 52% on him. And we just missed that opportunity for a mission, but that's okay. Okay, I seen something just now, and that's them there. 460 yards. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think that's fallow deer. Could be roe deer as well. Yeah, that's roe deer again. Man, we are just hitting all the roe deer, but that's a good looking one right there. Let's bump up to probably 300 meter 0. And climb up a little bit. We're going to get up a little bit closer right here. And with this, we should be able to get a good shot. I want both of them to pick their head up again because I want to see them both. I think the one closest is bigger by a bit, actually. Quite a bit bigger. Let's go ahead and hope we can hit him. Nope. Low again. Oh, we got him. Oh my gosh, another running shot. I can't. Wow. I mean, saved it again. I just can't believe we just hit that. This just goes to show how much I rely on that bullet drop dot. I mean, I kind of figured a 300-yard zero would work. But I guess being 420, we should have done the 400. I'm not quite used to the 30-06, and that's probably what it was. The bullet drop is just a little bit more than like 308 and 300. But that's okay. We were just underneath him. I saw it kicking up dust right at his feet. I should have bumped the zero after we shot that first shot. But we're coming up on where we shot him at, and I don't see him dead. I see a very small piece of blood. That's not good. Not good at all. He probably just clipped his back leg. Human by blood, clear. He's gonna die, it says. So we'll just follow this blood trail and see where it leads. And like I said, this is why I have this where the hunter sense works with the blood, so that I can actually track them, because it is kind of hard to track just that small amount of blood there. So that's why we have it. We have it for need zones as well, as you guys saw earlier. I didn't talk about that, but I just don't want to miss out on picking up those, finding all the areas where these animals hang out at. Oop, I think we found them. This is a completely different herd. That's about 200 yards. And I'm not sure if that's them or that's him right there. And I'm, again, pulling out the wrong gun. We'll pull it out, get a better look at him, drop the zero right off the rip. I think that's him. I'm almost positive that was him. Unless that was them down there. I'm not sure what was down there. That, I believe, is something else. I think that's a different herd of something. Fallow deer. Okay, there's some fallow deer. Finally finding them. Oh, decent looking one too. So we'll kind of mark where they're going to. See if we can't put a stalk in on them, because they looked pretty good if you ask me. Well, that wasn't the one we shot. I just walked up on this guy. I wasn't really paying attention and was kind of watching where those fallow deer went off to. And this guy did die. And oh wow, we clipped him with an artery shot. Yeah, well, didn't even clip him. It's the cavity damage did enough to the artery to take him down. He's looking like maybe another 2-star mature, a 1-star mature. Okay, with 72.49% genetic potential. Make sure we only hit him once. Yep. So okay, I wonder about this guy that we took right up here. That's going to be pretty interesting to see. So technically the second one we shot then, this is after, well, was this like 4th or 5th one we've shot? I don't want to analyze the blood. I'm with the double lung, shocker. Another 1-star mature, 56.06%. So we're getting lucky with taking these guys and not messing up anything worthwhile. We haven't killed anything with really high genetic potential yet, which is always good. That means I'm able to kind of decipher which ones to take and which ones not to take. Kind of actually just going for the big ones, if I'm honest with you guys. And that's what we're going to do. If we can get up on these fallow deer, we'll look at them and probably just take the biggest. Because this is a realism hunt, and realistically, I would take the biggest. And we were able to get them. They aren't actually kind of stopped right where I pinged at, which works out for us. Again, this is going to be a 30-06. I actually pulled out the right one this time. That's, I think, was the nicest one we saw. And we have another one over there, but I think he's pretty young. This guy, he should be up there in age. So let's double check our zero there. 230 to him. So I think we should be good with our 218. And there it was. I fat fingered it. I was doing good. Okay, there we go. That 218 should work. And we'll drop it right there. Interesting that didn't drop him. I'm really curious where that shot hit, because 30-6 should have just dropped that guy right where he stood. Well, the blood looks good. It's a medium amount of blood with the air bubbles, so we did get a good hit, which I kind of expected it to be, but one time I shot a fallow deer with the 30-6, he insta-dropped, and he was about at the same distance, so curious why this one didn't do it. Here he is, moment of truth on why it wasn't an insta-kill and what we took. It was just a single lung, left lung. Maybe that's why we were a little further back and we hit that bone just a little bit in the flesh. Slowed it down probably just enough to not be an insta-kill. He was a 2-star mature with 88% genetic potential, so probably would have gone up to 3-star, but a perfect one to take out nonetheless. Well, here we have it. More roe deer. Shocker. I usually don't see those many roe deer, so I actually am quite shocked. None of them all too big, look about all the same as what we've been seeing. And again, pulling out the 22 instead of the 30-6, trying to get a shot on them before they move too far. And I might have missed an opportunity on the one I was wanting to take. We'll take that guy. I think that guy will work out. Bad shot, might have been high. But we know if you even just get close to an artery, they go down. So I'm not too worried about them not going down. Come up, see what that blood is. Put that track in on this guy. Blood is clear, looks like. Yeah, clear. Slow death. It's a good amount of blood, though. This actually would probably be an easy one to track without the hunter sense on. Here he is. I'm curious what he scores and where that shot was. Well, man, I was way further back than I expected on that shot. Basically, all intestines, cavity damage to the liver and stomach, but yeesh, that was a bad shot. He looks about the same as all the others we've been seeing, so probably a 1-star or 2-star mature. 1-star mature with 86% genetic potential. That's pretty high for a 1-star mature. Wow. But hey, another roe deer down. And with that, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. I appreciate you sticking it out to the end. As you saw, this was kind of a challenge for me, especially when we're shooting, not having that hunter sense dot. I've realized now that I rely on that probably a little too much, so you'll probably see me using it less and less, getting accustomed to judging by the wind and the distance what I need to actually be shooting at. So this was a neat thing to try out and see where I'm lacking at in the game, so we can get a little better at it and make better shots overall in the long haul. But I ask one thing of you, just to help me and the channel grow and show your support for me. It means the world to me if you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, the like button, the bell notification, all the buttons. Just overall helping the Full Send Squad grow. And helps me know that you guys keep wanting to see me on the YouTube platform uploading these videos of Way of the Hunter Call of the Wild, and other hunter simulation shooter games. And last but not least, go enjoy a good hunt with a good friend. I'll catch you in the next one.